Imagine Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria, saying that if he's being given a chance to, become the president of Nigeria, he will go after people who are stealing our funds. He will declare war on thieves. And I'm like, Say that again? What did you say? What did you say? Are you sure you read the script before you came out to say this, or you're mistaken? Maybe they gave you a different script. Maybe there must be a mistake somewhere, because I cannot believe this. Imagine how Olusegun Obasanjo, the president of Nigeria, he was the president while Atiku Abubakar was the vice president. Tell me why he came out to say that Atiku Abubakar was a crook. He did not even stop there. He went as far as also writing it in his book. He wrote it in his book where he called Atiku Abubakar a crook, a thief. The same person is telling us that he would go after criminals. Tell me if that is not a lie. Tell me you're a liar without actually telling me you're a liar, because I do not believe this. Imagine a thief going after thieves. Imagine someone who is corrupt himself going after corrupt people in the society. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? This is just a promise that can never be fulfilled. And even if it is fulfilled, it will only go after his enemies, not his cronies, as usual, which is the usual thing we'll see. As long as you belong to the party, the ruling party, you are forgiven. All of your sins are forgiven, just like Oshiomhole said. All of your sins are forgiven as long as you belong to the ruling party. The EFCC has become a tool in the hand of a ruling party. They work for the ruling party and they only go after enemies of the ruling party. That's just the obvious truth. And Atiku Abubakar coming out to tell us he will declare war against those stealing. That's if you are going to start with yourself. That's if you are going to declare war on your own self first. Then we know that you're actually telling us the truth. Hand over yourself to EFCC. That's where you prove to us that you are saying the truth. And maybe we elect you from prison, maybe. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you doing on YouTube if you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? This is the only place you can get reliable and authentic news from. This should be your news plug, so please stay subscribed. And very importantly, click on the thumbs up button. You see that thumbs up button? Yes. Click on it. That way we're encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube will be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, guys, leave your opinions in the comments section below. And without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has hinted at running for presidency in 2027. NAIJA News, I'm reading from NAIJA News. NAIJA News reports that the former vice president, a key figure in the African Democratic Congress ADC coalition, is believed to have joined the adopted coalition party, but has yet to officially announce its defection from the PDP. A few days ago, the coalition announced its interim national chairman, David Mark, and interim national secretary, Rauf Aregbesola, among other key officers. In a post via his ex-handle, Atiku, while addressing a group of people in the Hausa language, vowed to punish anybody engaged in corruption if he's elected president. I think that there must be a mix-up somewhere. This is a mistake. He surely did not mean this, I'm very sure. Moving on, he said, I swear to God, if elected, whoever steals or engages in any corruption-related activities, we will declare war against them and they must be punished. Meanwhile, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has downplayed the newly formed coalition's ability to address the country's challenges. During an appearance on Channels Television on Friday, Wike accused the opposition politicians of pursuing a personal agenda and defending the incumbent administration's policies. NAIJA News reports that opposition politicians, including ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, a former Senate President, David Mark, ex-governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, are some of the leading figures in the coalition, which had adopted the African Democratic Congress, ADC, as its platform to unseat Bola Tinubu's government. However, Wike stated that he is unfazed by the development, which many in the political space have described as a tsunami. You all, let's have your total new opinions in the comment section, guys. What do you all think of all of this? Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment here comes from Chris, who says, Atiku Abubakar, you have made your desire for running for the presidency in 2027 known. Good. But remember that the South has not exhausted their 8 years of the unwritten gentleman agreement that the North and the South will share the presidency for 8 years, each based on equity. Tinubu is from the South and has just done 2 years out of the 8 years allotted to the South. Atiku Abubakar, why do you want to truncate this agreement by running for the presidency in 2027? Let me tell you one thing. Atiku, if you run for the presidency in 2027, the entire South and all the millions of Peter Obi supporters all over the country would vote for Tinubu, and you will lose, and the African Democratic Congress, ADC, will lose because of your inordinate ambition of becoming president. When it is not the turn of your region, Atiku Abubakar, think, don't rubbish all our efforts in trying to unseat President Tinubu. Please, Your Excellency. I think that ADC will be very dumb and they will be starting on a very wrong foot if they actually allow Atiku Abubakar to have the tickets. I know that he has money. He's going to, of course, spend money and give delegates money. But if they actually allow him to get the ticket, it means that they are done for. They have lost. That's just the obvious truth. It means that they have lost right from the start. Because obviously, it's the Southern turn. Even if you want to unseat Tinubu, a Southerner must replace him to complete the 8 years tenure. But obviously, he's very determined to become the presidency and is not even giving room to logic. And I think it's also because age is not on his side. He knows that by the time he waits till, is it 2031 or something, age might no longer be on his side. And he would no longer be able to contest. And we know that, although he has come out to say that it's just one term, he only needs one term in office, and that is it. Peter Obi has said the same thing one term. Rotimi Amaechi has said the same thing one term. I'm like, is this a new strategy? What is it with you people and one term regime? What is wrong with you? And I also know that it is because they know that it's just remaining one term for the South, which is why these people are clamoring for one term. But on the part of Atiku Abubakar, he knows that it is not a turn of the North. So he's just saying, please give me 4 years. And after the 4 years, maybe you return to the North, South again. But just give me this, 4 years gap, this 4 years time to rule. And then he can go to the South again for another 4 years before you to then go to the, North again for another 4 years. You guys, another comment here, from Michael, says, it's like some politicians are not mentally all right, in my own opinion. Why must the custodian of our national treasures be sounding saintly now? More so when they've not repented and returned the loot. Exactly. It's sounding like he's saint now, as if he did not steal when he was the vice president. Yo Mab says, honestly speaking, I wonder why all these politicians doesn't think about the bad they have done in the past when they were in power. Atiku is the king of armed robbers when it comes to stealing. They spoiled this country till date. The legacy they have laid is what others are treading on till now. But the way he's speaking is not even speaking as if he has stolen money before. He's speaking as if he has never. Johnson says, there will be confusion once Atiku declares his intention to be president. I thought the coalition is to salvage Nigeria with new and young Nigerian as president. You thought wrong, my dear. You thought wrong, because it's the same old cargoes, the same people from PDP, from APC, from Labour Party. They are the ones that just lined themselves up. No new faces. It's not going to the young anytime soon. Just zero your mind. It's the same people. Whether ADC, whether coalition movement, it is the same people. Don't be deceived, my people. This coalition is made up of the same corrupt people from APC, from PDP, from Labour parties, the same set of people. So it doesn't matter whether they are now calling it coalition or ADC party. Shine your eyes, my people, and make, good decision come 2027. You all, let's have your total new opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.